Hello again, welcome to one more class. Now we are going to start our class, okay? So guys, can you please open your books on page 30? I'm opening here my I forgot the word. My program to share the screen with you, but we stopped on page 30 if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me see. Let it open. Okay, so let me share the screen here. We are on page 30, okay? So this is the page. Really good. So guys, let's focus here on this picture. We have this picture here. It's written here, Commando Dead, okay? This picture is related to the text, but what I want you to do now, stop the video and think about the things we have here, okay? For example, we have, we have a spoon here. This is a spoon. We have keys, okay? So stop the video and write in your notebook or in your book, what can you see, okay? Go. Okay, so I'm going to help you, okay, to describe what we see here. So the first thing we see that it's really in your face is this backpack, right? Let me see if it, this is not a good color. So let me write in black. I think black is also, it's always really good, right? And then here, guys, we have disposable nappies, like disposable nappies, like fralda, descartável, right? Okay, and then we have here, we have this first aid kit, this thing here. We have this, it's called rash cream. Do you know rash? When you have allergies or you have some burn, you know? It's really common when babies wear diapers. Their skin gets red and it hurts like assado. So this is nappy rash cream. Okay, the name is there. Okay, we have this. Do you know what is this? Let me circle here and draw like this. Do you know what is this? This is what we call pacifier. You know, yeah, it's really related to peace. You know, pacifier. Really good. Here, bibs like babador. Okay. In here we have a thermometer. Let me just check something here. Like I think there's another word for it, but I'm not so sure. Let me find in the book because you know teachers' book, they are a blessing from God, if you know what I mean. No, so thermometer, yes, a thermometer. Okay, we have the, is it visible? I think so, thermometer. We have here, do you know what is this? Let me again take here. This is a the babies or a baby's bottle or just bottle. Okay, there's no much of a problem. Okay, what else can we see here? This is a spoon. What is this? I can't figure it out. You know, I don't know. This is this. Let me do another drawing here. Choose another color. This is what we call changing mat. Changing mat, isn't it? Changing mat. Yes. Do you know the thing you make it bigger and you can put the baby that you can change the nap from the baby, you know, like trocador. We have also what we call baby food and milky powder. This is a flannel, like flanela. Let me write it here so you can see, like flanela, you know. I don't know why this person has this. What else, guys, that I didn't mention? Let me see here. These issues and everything. I think that we talked about most of them, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what can you think of that it's also related? Like, is this a normal kit, or do you think that's something really different? It's different, right? Because I will clean everything, okay? So if you want to take notes, you can pause the video and write, but I will clean because I have to move the screen. So it's related to some army thing, you know, like exército, okay? And then we have this text here, the commando that, okay? What I want you to do is pause the video to answer part C here. Let me zoom it so you can read with me. Read the beginning of an article about the book. It's a book that this Neil Sinclair wrote, okay? We need to understand two things. Why, just a second. Let me erase this and zoom it, okay? So why he wrote the book and in what way is it different? I kind of gave you the answer. I'm sorry, but that's okay, right? You are not going to tell me off. Okay, so read this and try to answer these two questions. Can you do it? Go. Okay, and then let me change the color because I always like to find out in the book where are the answers to the text. So I'm going to use in this second question this other color here, the blue one. Nossa, muito boa, né? Dá pra ver. Okay, so first question. Why did Neil Sinclair write the book? And guys, he explained that he didn't know how to be a father because look, just a second, let me, okay, so I have done a lot of crazy things, but when I put the baby down, I thought, I have a tiny baby and he's crying. What does he want? What does he need? I did not know, you know? So he had the idea to write this basic training manual for from the baby to him, you know, like so he decided to write this so he could know what to do with a baby, you know. And the second question is, in what ways is it different from other books about bringing up children? Because it's like let me just do it like this, you know, it's written in a military precision, you know, and using diagrams of nossa, tá muito torto. So it's written in an army precision way, and he also used diagrams, you know, so it's something really military. Nossa, piorou. Enfim, vamos seguir aqui. Muito bem. So let's just understand these two words. A commando thing. Okay, let me zoom it better. Commando is a noun that it describes one of a group of soldiers who are trained to make quick attacks in enemy areas. So this is a commando. And stay-at-home dad is a man who stays at home and looks after his children when the wife goes out to work, okay? And the opposite can also be true. Stay-at-home mom, a mom who takes care of her children in her house, and the dad goes to work. But in our case, we have a stay-at-home dad, okay? Nice. Now we are going to listen to part D. Let me give it a zoom. Listen to two men talking in the park about the book and mark the sentences true or false. So guys, pause the video and read these 80 sentences. So let's listen. We'll listen only once now And you have to mark if they are true or if they are false.
2.23.
Excuse me, is this seat free?
Yes, sure, sit down. Oh, he's lovely. Is he yours?
Yes. He's a she, actually. Miranda.
Oh, 3 months?
3.5. How about yours?
Stephen, he's 4 months. Oh. Did you have a bad night?
Yes, Miranda was crying all night. Oh, you know, that noise gets to you. It drives me mad.
Do you know what you need? These.
What are they? Earplugs?
Yes, earplugs. When the baby starts crying, you just put these in. You can still hear the crying, but the noise isn't so bad and it's not so stressful.
That's a great idea. Who told you to do that?
It's all in this book I've read. You should get it.
Yeah? What's it called?
It's called Commando Dad. It was written by an ex-soldier. He was a commando in the army. And it's especially for men with babies or small children. It's brilliant.
Really? So, what's so good about it?
Well, it's like a military manual. It tells you exactly what to do with the baby in any situation. It makes everything easier. There's a website too that you can go to, commandodad.com. It has lots of advice about looking after babies and small kids. And I really like the forums where men can write in with their problems or their experiences.
What sort of things does it help you with?
Oh, all sorts of things. How to change nappies. He has a really good system. How to dress the baby. How to get the baby to sleep. The best way to feed the baby. How to know if the baby is ill. It's really useful. And it's quite funny too. I mean, he uses sort of military language. So, for example, he calls the baby a BT, which means a baby trooper. And the baby's bedroom is base camp. And taking the baby for a walk is manoeuvres. And taking the nappies to the rubbish is called bomb disposal.
What else does it say?
Well, it's got all sorts of stuff about.
And what does he think about men looking after children? Does he think we do it well?
He thinks that men are just as good as women at looking after children in almost everything.
Almost everything?
Yeah, he says the one time when women are better than men is when the kids are ill. Women sort of understand better what to do. They have an instinct. Oh, now it's my turn. Ah, right, I know exactly what that cry means. It means he's hungry.
Wow! What was that book called?
Okay, let's check the answer. So, number 1, Miranda, the baby, is older than Stefan. This is false, okay? 2, Miranda's father slept badly the night before. Guys, this is true, right? Stefan's father recommends sleeping tablets. This is false. Stefan's father hasn't read the Commando Dad. This is also false. He likes the website because he enjoys reading about other men's experience. Number 5, it's true. 6, Stefan's father really likes the book because it helps him and makes him laugh. This is also true. In Commando Dad, BT means baby trooper and basic camp means the kitchen. False. Okay? The author of Commando Dad thinks that women are only better than men when the baby is small. False. Now we are going to do the part E. Listen again and correct the wrong information. Right? Let's check it.
2.23.
Excuse me, is this seat free?
Yes, sure, sit down. Oh, he's lovely. Is he yours?
Yes. He's a she, actually. Miranda.
Oh, 3 months?
3.5. How about yours?
Stephen, he's 4 months. Oh. Did you have a bad night?
Yes, Miranda was crying all night. Oh, you know, that noise gets to you. It drives me mad.
Do you know what you need? These.
What are they? Earplugs?
Yes, earplugs. When the baby starts crying, you just put these in. You can still hear the crying, but the noise isn't so bad and it's not so stressful.
That's a great idea. Who told you to do that?
It's all in this book I've read. You should get it.
Yeah? What's it called?
It's called Commando Dad. It was written by an ex-soldier. He was a commando in the army. And it's especially for men with babies or small children. It's brilliant.
Really? So, what's so good about it?
Well, it's like a military manual. It tells you exactly what to do with the baby in any situation. It makes everything easier. There's a website too that you can go to, commandodad.com. It has lots of advice about looking after babies and small kids. And I really like the forums where men can write in with their problems or their experiences.
What sort of things does it help you with?
Oh, all sorts of things. How to change nappies, he has a really good system. How to dress the baby, how to get the baby to sleep, the best way to feed the baby, how to know if the baby is ill. It's really useful. And it's quite funny too. I mean, he uses sort of military language. So, for example, he calls the baby a BT, which means a baby trooper. And the baby's bedroom is base camp. And taking the baby for a walk is manoeuvres. And taking the nappies to the rubbish is called bomb disposal.
What else does it say?
Well, it's got all sorts of stuff about it.
And what does he think about men looking after children? Does he think we do it well?
He thinks that men are just as good as women at looking after children in almost everything.
Almost everything?
Yeah, he says the one time when women are better than men is when the kids are ill. Women sort of understand better what to do. They have an instinct. Oh, now it's my turn. Ah, right, I know exactly what that cry means. It means he's hungry.
Wow! What was that book called?
Okay, guys, I don't know if my computer or I don't know, like I had some problems, like it bugged a little bit, so which I say I'm sorry. But if it didn't, forget about it. So let's check what are the false information with the wrong ones. So number one, Miranda is older than Steven. Sorry, I said it wrong too. So this is not true, right? She's younger, as we could listen. Okay, she's younger than the boy. He doesn't recommend sleeping tablets. He recommends earplugs, which he tells that the dad still can listen to the baby crying, but he doesn't get so stressed, right? Basic camp, BT means baby trooper, but basic camp means the baby's bedroom. So it's wrong here, right? Bedroom. And the author of Commando Dad thinks that women are only better than men when the baby is ill, not when the baby is small. Okay? Do you remember ill? Ill is when you are sick, you have a fever or a cold or I don't know, any kind of other health problem. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Really good. Let's move on. We have on the page 31. Let me just do something here. Clear my notes. Okay, so on page 31, we have the exercise 6. Listen to someone talking about men and women and complete the gaps. So for now, it's pretty much easy, you know. You will listen to someone talking. I don't remember if it's a man or a woman. And you have to complete this gap. We're going to listen twice, all right?
2.24. Generally speaking, I think women worry more about their appearance than men. They tend to spend hours choosing what to wear, doing their hair and putting on makeup. Women are also usually better at making themselves look more attractive. But I think that in general, men are more worried than women about their body image. They feel more insecure about their hair, for instance, especially when they're going bald.
Let's listen again.
2.24. Generally speaking, I think women worry more about their appearance than men. They tend to spend hours choosing what to wear, doing their hair and putting on makeup. Women are also usually better at making themselves look more attractive. But I think that in general, men are more worried than women about their body image. They feel more insecure about their hair, for instance, especially when they're going bald.
Okay, so we have generally speaking. Let me put my mouse here. Okay, generally speaking, they tend to, are also usually, and I think that in general. Okay, so these four highlighted phrases are used to when you give a generalization of the idea. Okay, you don't want to focus only on one person that thinks or that said this, but you want to generalize. Okay, this is really common when you express your opinion. Okay, and then we have this box here of men or women stereotypes or true. So the sentences are: women worry more about their appearance than men. Women spend more time than men on social networking sites. Men talk about things. Men talk more about things. Women talk more about people. Men are more interested than women in gadgets like phones and tablets. Women are better at multitasking than men. Men find it more difficult than women to talk to their friends or family if they have a problem. Women spend more time than men talking about celebrities and their lifestyles. Men are more interested than women in power. Women are less interested in sport than men. Men worry more about their health than women. So these are some sentences that you have to decide if they are stereotypes or if they are true, if they are facts, okay? What we're going to do. If we were in class, we would talk to each other, put in pairs and you express your opinion, we would choose a topic, but we are at home, so we can't make it as a group, okay? What I want you to do is, you are going to choose one of the topic, okay? I'm going to write it here so you can follow me while I write, okay? This is something that I really do with my students and they really find it interesting. I don't know if you will too. I hope so. Okay, so you are going to, first task, choose a statement. Maybe this one here. Women are better at multitasking than men. And then you are going to think about your opinion. You're going to think about your point of view. Maybe this is true. No, maybe it's not. I don't agree because of this. And then you are going to set up a script. Like if you were in class, how would you say? So you would use this. I'm going to show you because you're going to use these things here, okay? From the exercises 6A. Generally speaking, I believe that for real, women are better at multitasking than men because I have an experience from my father. My father, but my mother, So I think that in general, women are better at multitasking than men because we are best. I don't know. Okay, I'm just kidding, or not. And then finally, the last part of this exercise, you are going to send me an audio. explaining your point of view. Yes, so all of you have my phone number from the group, so you can all send me messages through Zap, you know. Google Classroom, I don't know, but I think Google Classroom doesn't allow people to send audios there. So you're going to send me an audio, okay? Teacher, how long should be the audio, guys? 1 or 2 minutes, for real, you know. I don't need 20-minute audio explaining why women are better, because I know, no, just kidding. But you know, something really simple, so you can practice your English, okay? Please do it. It's your exercise too, okay? Now we're going to go to part 7, okay? Let me clear here, really good. We're going to go to part number 7. Let me just do something here. Okay, I have to erase all the answers. Part 7. Cover the sentences above, cover the sentences above. Can you remember the missing prepositions? So, what do you think? Go. So, women worry more about. Okay, this is the answer. Women are better at multitasking than men. And number 3, men are more interested than women in power. Okay, so here we have collocation. What is the collocation? Collocation is when we take a verb or an adjective and we put. Okay, so I don't know what happened. It just like felt and came back. Anyway, so let me just put here my ear. Okay, I think it's working. Guys, I really don't know what happened. So, collocation is when we put a verb and an adjective and we put together with a preposition. Okay, for example, about, at, in, on, of, between, and so on. Okay, so to learn, let's go to this page here, page 156. Let's go there. No! Droga! It appeared the answers. Let me go back here. I don't believe it had the answers. I'm really sad by now, you know. Let me just erase everything here. Okay, but I don't know if it appeared all of them. So let's do the exercise. Okay, so we have here verbs and preposition and adjectives and preposition. We are going to do the verb part, okay? So we have the prepositions about, at, between, for, in, of, on, to, and with. And then we have to complete these sentences here. Let me make myself. Okay. I don't know what I did. So, what do you have to do? Read the sentences and complete with the prepositions. Can you do this, please? Go. Okay, so let me do it like this, and then I can make myself bigger. Okay, so we are arriving in Milan on Sunday. 3, we are arriving at Malpensa Airport at 3:45. Teacher, why is it in and then at? Because in, you used to say places, you know, countries and cities and states. But when you talk about places around the town, airport, school, pharmacy, butcher, bakery, we use at, okay? Sorry. Who does this book belong to? Okay? I never argue with my husband. about money. With and about. Could you ask the waiter for the bill? Yeah, sorry guys, it just slipped my mind. Do you believe in ghosts? Can I choose between these two bags? Oh, I can't choose between these two bags. We might go out. It depends on the weather. I dreamt about. I always confuse with think because you can use the think of and think about. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Okay. I'm doing my best. It's me when I'm teaching using Zoom. I always ask my students, guys, please don't laugh about me. Sometimes it bugs. I'm really looking forward to the party. If I pay for the meal, can you get the drinks? This music reminds me of, not off. When you say off, you are saying this word here. I don't know if you know this. Sound. Okay? But when you say this, you say V sound. You say of. Okay? 15, I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. Okay? Really good. So, I hope you could do it. I hope you didn't see the answers before. And now, guys, I'm going to stop sharing screen to tell you that page 30, 31, and this exercise we just did, it's classwork, okay? And part, I will show you, okay? Let me just share here. Part 2, about after adjectives, is your homework, right? This part 2, and if you go to page 34, you have this, unit number 4. On page 34, exercise D and E is also your homework. On exercise D and E, you have to read this text, and in letter D, you have to choose the correct option to complete the text, and part E, you have to read again and answer to the questions, okay? So let me write it here. What is homework and what is classwork? Let me share here. So, the classwork que vocês postarão na parte de classwork do Google Classroom para quem me mandou o e-mail. Quem não me mandou e-mail, por favor, mande meu e-mail agora para você poder postar quando você terminar as atividades. Então, vamos lá. De classwork, que é o que nós fizemos e corrigimos, é page 30, exercises. Peraí. 5B, 5C, 5D, and 5E. On page 30. On page 31, you have exercises 6A, 6B. 6B is the speaking part, okay? So it's the audio zap. Oh, zap. WhatsApp audio. Okay? These are the classwork. And page 156, part 1. So these are the 3 things you have to send pictures. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things as classwork. Tirando o áudio do zap que vocês vão mandar no WhatsApp. And about homework, it's page 156, part 2, and page 34. Exercise 1D and 1E. Okay, so this is the homework. Guys, tirem print, escrevam, eu vou parar de compartilhar. Something really important. You have to send me everything for the class. But you have until Friday to send me on the class. Então, vocês têm até sexta-feira para mandar. Sexta-feira, dia 22, para mandar tanto classwork quanto homework, tá? And that's it for today. I hope you learned it. I hope you liked. Okay? Please, the email so I can add you on Google Classroom. And that's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. If you have problems, talk to me, okay? Bye.